All right, let's go to the QB, Jordan Love. He played 44 snaps. Willis played 26. They blew a timeout in the first possession. This has happened a lot with Green Bay. I really don't know why, but they're blowing certainly more than the average NFL team. He's on when he got hurt. He's on the run to the right. He threw back inside. Now, apart from the injury, again, it's a highly risky throw. That that was worse than the interception. That was just a great play by that rookie Jones guy on the undercut on the out to Dobbs. And then he limped. He touched his left thigh, and that was the start of the end for him. He spotted Kraft in the middle for the bomb, 67. And then his last play was the third play of the third quarter. Now let's go to Malik Willis. First 6 plays he's in the game, they run the ball. Offensive line, saddle up. We're going to give it to these backs of ours, and we're going to blow the Jaguars down. Did a great job. Then when he finally threw back in, hold on. Okay. So he started the game, Tyler, down 17-13 with 5:10 left in the third quarter. So he comes in, they're down 4. 3rd and 3. This was after 6 straight runs. They got a 3rd and 3. He's got all day, and he finds Wicks for 5. I mean, it wasn't great looking stuff, but so what? The ball got there, and it was caught, and it worked. Then he scrambled. Trayvon Walker's got him again, dead to rights in the backfield. He scrambled for 20 yards. The guy can really run. What was his 40 time? Let's go back and look at that.
While you're looking for that, it's a good reminder. Bob has a column up. I think it was 6-7 weeks ago. That was your first files column with the scouts take on these current players. Definitely worth going back and seeing what the scouts said about Malik Willis out of Liberty.
Never ran a 40, Tyler. Never ran a 40. 32 on the test. What's his 40? Probably 4.51.
I would think so.
Really run, man. Okay,
he gets 0 to 60 fast. Like, he doesn't have to build up to it.
No. I mean, Aaron Glenn and those defensive coaches over there, they're petrified of this guy on the move. All right, he goes 4 for 5 in the air. The one ball incomplete is dropped by Dobbs. So 3rd and 7 with 4:03 left, empty backfield. He holds the ball. He takes a sack, 3.9 seconds. That was his one really bad play. All right, tie game, 1:48 left, 2 timeouts. Starts out at the 30. A run for 4, and then the 51-yard ball pass to Reed off play action. Threw a great pass right in stride. Guy is so wide open as that, you have a tendency maybe to, fudge it. Make sure you get a completion. That would have been for 20. Instead, it's 51. Willis was terrific. That's it on the O, Tyler.
So just on Jordan Love and this groin, I guess no 2 groins are the same in life, Bob, but I'm working on a story right now. It's very true. On Blake Cashman, the Vikings linebacker. We hung out when I was out in Eagan, Minnesota. Fascinating. Can't wait for people to read his story. But he had a groin injury at one point, with amongst many other injuries, with the Jets. And he said, like, at first he didn't really know what the hell it was, tried to play through it. All of a sudden, Josh Allen's going up tempo and he can't even run. They're in man to man. So he just kind of like collapsed, got taken out of the game. And then he knew later on it was a groin. I've heard that so many times from players. Nico Collins shared all of his issues with his groin when he was with Houston early in his career. I don't know. You just wonder, like, is this something that could linger? That's what everybody says. Is it can flare up again and again and again. You got to think rehab around the clock is going to help. Something to keep an eye on.
Tyler, can they win this game if Willis plays 60 minutes?
I don't think so, Bob. That's a long 4 quarters, 60 minutes. It's a lot of football to try to compress into small ball with Malik Willis, I would think.
I'm impressed with this guy, Tyler. He's 3-0, man. I think they can.
Look at
I
you.
do. Yeah, I'm impressed with the guy. He was a third round pick. Everybody thought he was a one. He's smart as a whip, 32 on the Wonderlic. This guy, he says all the right things. He hasn't done one thing wrong, really, you know? He's been unreal. All right, let's go to the
Yes.
D.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to go
Yeah.
through it, man. You got to go through just bad coaching, bad teams, bad performances, and these quarterbacks are going to go one direction or the other, and he's benefited from it. Alrighty, for this entire episode of the Ty and Bob Pod, subscribe to golongtd.com today. You'll get every episode of every podcast, every team deep dive, every player profile. Your investment is always put to good use. I'm traveling around the country trying to deliver the NFL in the real and the raw, always through a long form lens. Thank you so much for your support. We're completely powered by you. We'll catch you next time.